Sagittarius, welcome my lovely Saggies to your September readings. You have the Seeker of Swords. This looks like an interesting decision to be made during the month of September for you, my beautiful Saggies. Seeker of Swords. Which way do you go? Or maybe something could go in more than one direction. We have the Seven of Cups. Right, okay, so you may even be worrying about making this decision. Maybe there's just too many choices that are open to you. What else are we seeing here? Let's find out more. Okay, you've got the Nine of Swords and you have the Six of Wands. Okay, right, your worry is completely unnecessary and unfounded. We have the Son of Staffs. This is the Knight of Wands. And we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. Right, my lovely Saggies, yes, I think there are decisions to be made. And I think what I sort of see is you kind of almost like worrying a lot about making the right choice, making the right decision, or which way to go, or how to go about it. But you've got the card of success. This is the card of visible public success. With the Knight of Wands, something is moving on very quickly. Because we see the Eight of Cups, I think this is quite a big change for you. You move away from something. There's a shift in your world. Let's get more information about the Eight of Cups as well. Let's find out, what are you moving from, or where are you moving to? Obviously, the Six of Wands is fabulous. It's right in the middle of your reading. It's a card of incredible success. So, you know, congratulations really on this. For some reason, there's a lot of, I don't know, procrastination, deliberation, wondering about making the right choice, wondering about making the right decision, worrying about it. And yet it seems to move forwards really quickly. What else are we shown for my lovely Saggies, please? We have the Sacred Mandala, unity, completeness, and focus. Let me kindly ask for my Saggies, what else are we shown? Let me kindly ask. The eternal knot, interconnectedness, fate, and destiny. Now, this is very, very interesting, beautiful souls, because I think that this is... it's an important choice. It's an important decision. It does change something. It changes the landscape of your world in some way. And there is an element of fate or destiny about this. That might also be why you are anxious or worrying about it. Like what, trying to get it right. Let's follow through with this. What else are we shown here? Let's draw your oracle cards, and we'll draw more tarot cards as well. May we kindly ask for more information. We have the Bardo. Now this is interesting because this is about, it's like the place between the worlds. Sometimes it indicates that we forgive something that was unforgivable. That might seem a strange thing to say, but it's like maybe you move on from something. Maybe you just let something go. We have the Starborn. Okay. We have the Maiden. This is a very interesting energy coming through here for you. Okay. I'm going to take those three. We have the Fault Line. We have the Destroyer, and we have the Father. Okay. Right. Gosh. This feels very significant, actually, my lovely Saggies. Right. I do think you make a very clear decision. I almost feel like something had to give. You know, that always comes through when I see the Fault Line. It's like something's going to... and even the egg, the Starborn with the egg, something cracks open. And... this is a very interesting mix with the Maiden and the Destroyer. The Destroyer ultimately removes something. I feel something is removed from your world. Or indeed you may remove something from your world by making a choice. You're definitely the one in charge of making the choices. Interesting. Interconnectedness, fate, destiny, completeness. I think something breaks open and something is departing so something can arrive. Even with the Father, we have like corn here. It's like a harvest. And the Father, you know, we're tuning in with energy like the Emperor energy, the divine masculine. I think that you are being... what we're being shown is that I think something actually with the knot, something is going to be unravelled. Something's going to make sense to you. And I think even though it presents you with some, I don't know, almost difficult choices or lots of choices, you know, perhaps you could go in more than one direction. I do think you gain clarity actually about something. Yeah, I think you gain clarity around something. You know, this could be an internal perception, or it could be a, you know, an actual circumstance or a situation or a person. You gain clarity about something. Let's draw some more tarot cards from a different pack. Maybe kindly ask for more information and guidance for Sagittarius, please. Let's look at these first. So we have the Four of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Now, this is the same card showing up twice. Okay, right. I actually do think that you, on reflection, are going to make a decision to put something down or to leave it behind or to cut a tie or a cord. To let something go. If you were, I don't know, if you were engaged with something or with somebody, let's say you had a falling out with somebody, or you're in a debate with someone, and it just feels like it's going on and on forever. And there's a point at which you think, do you know what? You know, I could stay and prove a point, or I could just up sticks and go, you know, this isn't worth investing my energy in this. And I feel there is some sort of clear-cut choice that you do make. You could stay, you could persevere, you could keep going, but it's kind of, I almost feel like for you it's not worth it. I think there's a fundamental recognition that it isn't worth remaining with something or remaining connected with something, even though you know that we're all interconnected. But I think it's not worth you remaining connected with something if it doesn't work for you. And I sort of feel you make a decision and you move forwards. It's like energetically you make a decision. And there's a lovely sort of purity in your choice here. It's kind of like, I don't want to be tangled in something that is hard work. So I just feel you make a choice along those lines, my lovely Saggies. You know, you've got the Two of Wands. You've got the Judgment. Yeah, I think you call a shot, actually, on this one. You kind of call a shot. It's something that could go... You could sort of, it's, you know, do I stay or do I go? I think you could remain in something and remain entangled in something, and your choice is you're kind of like, you know, I just don't want to do this. It's not worth it. I feel, but it's quite a big decision for you to make, but I think you take charge of your right and entitlement to choose. Yeah. I think you choose to feather your own nest, my lovely Saggies, and rightly so. We have the King of Cups. We have the Four of Pentacles. I think you choose to feather your own nest. That's what I'm seeing here. You choose... it's like this massive recognition, almost like energetically, there's a massive recognition of how you invest your energy and where you invest your energy and what you wish to do. I think there's also real recognition that where we invest our time and energy is what we're creating. I think you gain a clarity of thought and you kind of call shots accordingly. There's a real validation and acknowledgement of choosing kind of what you want to... What energy do you want to be with and around? It feels an important decision here, because I think it does open up your own authority, your own agency, your own empowerment. It really is. It would be like if you've got, I don't know, a gossipy group of friends and you've hung out with them forever, but actually they just don't resonate with you, and it's kind of calling that shot and saying, do you know what, I'm actually, I'm not going to hold it against them, everyone's on their own path, but that's not for me. I think there's a very clear decision made actually here. And I think you make it because you can see it. I suspect you're already slightly sitting on the fence at the beginning. I'm doing these readings ahead of September. I suspect you're already sitting on the fence with something, Sagittarius. I think you're already sitting there and thinking, not sure about this. Don't know if this is something that I really want to continue to invest in. I'm not sure if this is really right for me. That's what I'm seeing here. And I think you call that shot. I think you make a very clear, very pure decision, made with really good reason. You've reflected, you've thought about this. This isn't a sudden choice. I think you have, if some of you have really ruminated about it. But I think you genuinely reach a conclusion where you think, do you know what, this is what I'm actually going to do. And I'm going to do it for my own well-being. I don't want to remain stuck in something that just doesn't work. I think it's quite an important choice, actually, for you. Let's draw some more cards. I'm not going to be doing extended readings, beautiful souls, this month. There's still a lot going on with my family following the passing of my mum. So I don't have the bandwidth to do additional readings right now, but so I'm going to draw some more cards now just to see how this pans out. And thank you so much, all of you who are on Patreon and in the YouTube members area, and for all the love and the support and the light and the care you have been sending me. I am feeling every ounce of it. Thank you. Let's have a sneaky peek into where this goes. Let's take a sneaky peek into where this is going for my Sagittarius. Right, so we have the Devil. This is cutting cords. This is liberating yourself. This is like the light at the end of the tunnel. This is a major choice, Sagittarius. It's not a small choice, it's a major choice. It's a really big decision to cut cords and say, that's not for me. Yeah, Shah of Coins. So this is the King of Pentacles. So you've got two kings. King of Pentacles and King of Cups down here. If you are in a working situation which is just not, I don't know, where maybe you're carrying more than your fair share, or it's just really hard work, or you're in a job that doesn't resonate with your own values, this would be making a really clear-cut choice to move on from that. There's definitely a really clear-cut choice that's made. It's very big, though. It's not a small one. You then have the card of the Magician. Oh, my goodness me. This frees you up. This is a card of chemistry, of alchemy. I think you recognise, my lovely Sagittarius, that remaining connected to something that does not align or resonate with who you are and what you wish to be and what you wish to create in the world is actually really, really unhelpful for you. And I think it's almost like energetically you make a choice. Yeah, I think it's a hard choice to make. I'm so sorry, Three of Swords. But it ends something. I mean, the Three of Swords, although it is in a way a card of sadness, it ends something. You're choosing to complete something. That's what the Bardo is about. It's kind of like, I can't do that, I can't live with that, but I'm going to put it down, I'm going to lay it to rest. It's a real moving on from something here. Let's draw more cards for you, Sagittarius. What else are we seeing here? How does this then pan out? I think this is guided with the Hermit. Look at that. I think you'll have support, actually. Now, whether this is from your guides or this is someone coming in the form of a guide, I think you will be absolutely supported, guided through this decision, this choice. We have the Seven of Pentacles, because it's really important that you invest your energy where you want to invest it, in the higher vibration of where you wish to be. And once you make that choice, and this will move forwards quickly. I think it is actually really clear cut with the Chariot. I think it's actually quite black and white in its own way. And you move to a space of profound promise with the Page of Pentacles. This is lovely. It's like stepping into a whole new arena of possibility because you let go of something that has been really toxic, really lingering. We then have the Four of Wands, which is a card of marriage, commitment, celebration, joy. If any of you have been, even caught between, I don't know, I mean, with the marriage, this sort of celebration of marriage and commitment, I think you can commit to a very different future. But this would be like if you, I don't know, let's say you made a new friend, or you could even have met a partner, and then your existing friends don't like them, and they really try to sort of hold you back, and you think, gosh, maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. I think you go with, what's toxic, what isn't okay, and you leave it behind. And it opens up a really, really, really different future for you. It's a really, really new horizons, a new world, it's like new prosperity, new excitement, new life. And it's here because energetically, you absolutely know that this is not resonating with you. It's like you really understand the nature of energy and you act accordingly. And I think this really shifts where you go from here. It really does, really, really does. I mean, just look at the way this then moves forwards into a place of profound promise. Promise and celebration. This is really lovely. Very pivotal time for you, Saggies. It really is. Very pivotal decision making going on here. Very profound because, of course, the overall energetics for humanity at large are about upgrading us and recognising our own sovereignty and our own self-mastery. And this is really embracing exactly that on an energetic level, recognising that if your vibration is high, your interconnectedness will assist and benefit the world. If you remain entangled with lower vibrational circumstances, situation, people, it's not helpful for you, and it doesn't put anything that you want to put into the world. It doesn't help you to create what you're looking for. My beautiful Saggies, have an amazing September. This is you really stepping up, so way to go. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and all the things you do that support the channel. It is such an honour to read for you. Tons and tons of love, my beautiful Saggies.